What else? What else have I been thinking about lately? Thinking about, successful teams, winning teams, great teams, and I was just thinking about how, great teams, winning teams, they expect to be great. They expect to be great. They expect to win. And I was thinking about I told a friend recently that that's the only thing I've ever been a part of. I've playing basketball, junior high, high school, and college. Every program, every team that I was on was successful. We won championships. So that's all that I know. But so in those environments, we expected to win. Our coaches made us expect to win. That was the expectation of the coach to win. But also, we did what was necessary to win. We put in the work to win. We worked as a team to win. So that it's a different mindset. Winning and losing is a different mindset. When teams are losing, they're not working together. There's no goal. There are no goals. There's no expectation. There's nothing to work towards. It's a bunch of silos. People working against each other, and it's about me, about the individuals. But winning teams set their egos to the side and do what they have to do to win. Do what they have to do for the overall mission. And the number one thing, the first thing is to have a mission, have high expectations, and to do what you have to do to meet those expectations. So just thinking about myself and some of the goals that I have, I've decided to become a regional scout. So being a regional scout means I need to get out in the region. I can't just sit in Memphis and scout Memphis. I have to do what's necessary to be a successful scout. I have to get out here and work. I have to get out here and grind. I have to be in one city one night, be in another city the next morning. I mean, I have to put in that work. If I want this to be successful, I have to do the work. And it's sacrifice. It's sacrifice to be at a gym last night, get home, post pictures, get clothes together, get myself situated where I can get up at 5 o'clock the next morning so I can hit the road to be at another city that's almost 2 hours away. That's work. And I know that's what is required of me. I can't sit back and have excuses and being out of shape because I gotta travel. No, if I want this to be successful, I have to make the sacrifice to do what I have to do to make it successful. And that's the same thing. Same thing with basketball. The same thing as a player. If you want to be successful, you have to do what you need to do. Oh, and now I remember another thing that I want to talk about. I've watched a lot of basketball. I've really watched a lot of basketball since basketball season, well, since the summer. Putting on a different hat, trying to be a better scout. Hitting the road and getting outside of Memphis has helped me in my scouting, become a better evaluator and a better scout. And it's disappointing, something that I look for improvement in players. When you go from season to season, summer is a different season. You have the regular basketball season, then you head into the spring, then you head into the summer, then you head into the fall. So it's a different season. So from season to season, are you improving? So that's something to think about from season to season. Are you improving as a player? And that's something that I look at. That's something college coaches look at. They want to see improvement. And it's disappointing as I watch players over and over and over. They're doing the exact same thing they were doing a year ago, 2 years ago. In their senior year, still doing the same things they were doing as a freshman. And that's not going to get you a basketball scholarship. It won't get you a basketball scholarship. If you're a freshman doing the same thing as a senior, You can't do that as a freshman on a college level. A college coach don't want to see, not looking for a freshman, a high school freshman. The high school freshman can't contribute to a college team. And a lot of people, a lot of parents, a lot of players don't understand that. They don't understand, you know, a concept that I thought of. Talented players stand out. Okay, talented players stand out, but elite level players separate themselves from the pack. So think about that. Talented players stand out, but elite level players separate themselves from the pack. So that's something that you have to work towards. So a lot of people went to see the young lady that plays, I can't think her name now, the young lady that's going to UConn, that's out of Little Rock. They played in the Collierville Dragonfire event. And I can't believe I can't think of her name right now, but that young lady separated herself from the pack. I can tell I watched her play over a month ago, and you can tell how she was just a level or two or three or four ahead of the pack, over the pack. She was separated from the pack. The young lady, when I watched her play, she had almost 40 points in 3 quarters. The team had put 3 or 4 different people on her, and out of 3 or 4 different people, the young lady still scored almost 40 points in 3 quarters. You know, it's you have to separate yourself from the pack. When you're young, when players are young, they'll stand out. But as you get older, how do you separate yourselves from the other players that you're playing against? And so another reason why I like to get out, I go to a lot of events, a lot of tournaments. I want to see players play against different teams. I want to see players play against elite level teams. How do you perform against an elite level team? Yeah, you may scoring 30 points, 40 points against a team, a non-competitive team. That's not impressive. Can you score that 30 or 40 points against an elite level team? That should be something that you are challenging yourself with. That should be something that you should be thinking about. And a tip that I can give to you, go watch basketball. Go watch basketball outside of your area to see how other teams play. You know, one of the things that I learned, or just opened my eyes, I'll say. One of the things that opened my eyes is getting outside of Memphis and watching other areas play. And it's different. Basketball in other areas is different from basketball in Memphis, and it opened my eyes a lot. And like I said, I've grown as an evaluator. I'm continuing to grow as an evaluator. And that's why I go to a lot of games. I go to a lot of games to help me with my evaluation skills. I wouldn't say that I'm one of the best evaluators, not today, but I'm better. I'm better than I was a year ago as an evaluator. I'm better than I was 2 years ago. I'm better than I was 6 months ago. So the more games I evaluate, you know, the more that I talk to college coaches, the more games I get out to see, I'm getting better. And that's my goal, is to get better and better and better, because I want to be one of the best evaluators in the nation. You know, that's my goal. So I know I've talked about a lot. I've talked about different things, but I just wanted to just do a video. I haven't done a video in a while, and I wanted to do a video of, you know, what I've been observing, some of the thoughts in my head. But I just really want to hit this point, because we're getting towards the end of the season. About to head into AAU season. Pretty soon, it'll be here before you know it. But I want players and you know, as you get older, you may hear people say you don't know what you don't know. Get with parents, players. Find somebody that understands basketball to help you with basketball, or go to your coach or somebody. Because improvement, that would be my number one tip to players. Improvement. But a lot of players, and some players do, they go to the gym, they go to trainers, but they're not getting better. And that's one thing I want to do with the preview camp. I want the preview camp to be a camp that's not a waste of your time. It's a camp. I'm running it twice a year, and I'm trying to turn it into something where when you go to that camp, you leave with something. You leave with something that you can add to your game. If it's just 1 to 2 nuggets or drills or skills that you can add to your game, or IQ, knowledge that you can add to your game so you can improve or have some kind of improvement for the next season. And like I said, we have the regular basketball season, you have the spring season, you have spring evaluation period, then you have the summer evaluation period, you have the fall evaluation period, then you have your regular season. So it's like 4 different types of seasons. Are you improving from season to season? So get with someone, a mentor, someone that's knowledgeable about basketball, someone that actually played college basketball to help you, not someone that think they know basketball, someone who actually know basketball to help you improve. And I can't just hit that enough, that point. Improve. And it's disappointing. It's something that I've seen year after year after year. Players, their freshman, sophomore year, they're at the top of their game, and they're at the top of the game, but by their senior year, they're the same player. And that's not impressive to a coach. That's not impressive to a coach. So I just want to hit that point. Improve, get better, get in the gym, get with somebody that knows the game. But watch basketball with someone who knows the game. Increase your IQ. Don't just increase your IQ of the game. All right, that's it.